What's up, YouTube? Jeff, your Style O.G. In today's video, we have a review of one of the most complimented and best-selling colognes on the market, Dior Sauvage. If you're new to the channel, we release a new video every day at 4 p.m. Eastern, discussing various men's lifestyle topics, such as style, grooming, and dating. Why don't you subscribe and ring that notification bell and join us? And to my returning friends like K. Salute. Now we're getting into this monster seller today, Dior Sauvage. In the fragrance community, this one definitely has a love-hate reputation. The fragrance snobs tend to hate it, where the general public eats it up, buys it by the buckets. Myself personally, I'm not the biggest fan of it, to be honest with you. However, I do love the amount of compliments it gets, so I have very mixed feelings about it. So in general, the smell of this one is a bit of a citrusy, metallic, peppery type smell. I would liken it almost like it's like a very cold, sophisticated type feel you get from it. Not much warmth to it, but there's a cool, fly guy type of approach to it. Now, some of the words that come to mind when I smell this: safe, mass market. Everybody will like it, not offensive to anyone, but I can see how a lot of people like it, and some other people will be like, nah, it's okay. Now, the history of this one, it was released in 2015, but behind it was a big marketing campaign featuring Johnny Depp. Perhaps you've seen this ad, or this one. If you ever venture outside of the house and go to the mall, you cannot escape the marketing for Dior Sauvage. Now, as far as pricing goes, retail, the 2 ounce is gonna run you about 79 bucks. Let's see, the 3.4 ounce, about 92. And this monster one, the 6.8, 145 retail. Now, of course, you can get it less at Amazon, Fragrance Net, but of course, I always like to give you guys the retail price, and you can go from there. Now, let's get into the presentation. First, we start off with this metallic cap, which I'm a big fan of. Just slide it on there, and like a magnet, it sticks. It's very helpful when preventing spillage or waste when you're traveling, so that's a good thing. Now, as far as the bottle, it reminds you a lot of Fahrenheit's bottle with the fade, how it's dark at the top and fades down at the bottom. I like that because I've always felt Fahrenheit's bottle was a classic design, so I don't mind them modeling after that with this one. As far as the atomizer goes, I rock with it. Very controlled spray. I like that. Kind of pushes it out and push again, and it's very controlled in the way it releases. Now let's get into the note breakdown. Now, as far as they tell us, it's a very simple formulation. They generally list bergamot, ambroxan, and pepper. So the bergamot is your top note. When I immediately spray this on, I get a citrusy, grapefruity, pineapple type smell. Very citrusy, but a little bit bitter citrusy smell. That's probably the pineapple I'm detecting. Then it dries down to the mid notes of the ambroxan. Now the smell or feel I get from that is very metallic, synthetic, cold feel that I get from that mid note. And then the base note is the pepper. But between you and me, I don't really pick up the pepper much. To me, the metallic, citrusy blend is what I get throughout wearing this one. Now, as far as projection, when I first put it on, I think you get pretty good projection in the top notes. But as it dries down, I think the projection really falls back. So in my opinion, I would give this one a very average projection rating. Now, as far as longevity, I think this one does quite well. I generally can get anywhere between 8 to 12 hours of good usage out of this one. So longevity rating, pretty high for me. Now, when should you wear Dior Sauvage? Because of its versatility, I'm gonna say you can wear it at work, office, date, anywhere. It's a very versatile scent. What time of the year? I would say this is a good year-round scent. However, I prefer it more in the warmer months. Because it's such a cold scent, I think the warmth helps bring it out a little bit. It may be too cold for the colder months, in my opinion. Now, who do I recommend this scent for? Again, because of its versatility, I'd recommend it to anyone. Younger guy, older guy, middle-aged guy. This one works for just about anybody. It's that versatile. Now we get to the tough part, my overall rating for Dior Sauvage. Here's the thing, it gets high marks in a lot of categories. Longevity, compliments, versatility. However, I don't think it's that great of a scent. I think it's a very average, mass-marketed, safe scent. So my overall rating, I give it an 8. 10 for longevity, 10 for compliments, 5 for the scent. Okay, so there you have it, the Style O.G review for Christian Dior's Sauvage. Let me know in the comments section, is this a great scent or just a product of a great marketing campaign? Or maybe a little bit of both? As always, I hope you enjoyed the video. If so, hit that like button. It helps the channel grow. And make sure you hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the videos released every day at 4 p.m. Eastern. And I'll see you tomorrow.